What's good, everybody? It is your host with the most, Mr. What He Go Do Next, Rain Rockstar, and you are watching Spotlight Podcast. And as you see, my guest to the right of me, or it might be your left, is hey man, listen. He call
Yeah,
him he's rap's troublemaker. He ain't gonna play with y'all, man. We got Killa Teaze in the building, man. Talk to me, man.
thank you, man. It's your boy Killa Teaze in the building, man. Tampa, Florida, stand up. You know, just love being here with you, Ray, man.
Man,
Love
I
being.
appreciate you taking the time. I really do.
Thank you.
So, getting started, bro. We're born and raised in Tampa or another place?
Born and raised in Tampa, Florida, man. Been here my whole life. Ever since I was 13, I've been doing my own thing, man. Rapping, spitting, and I actually I have to give it up to my cousin, man. My cousin Young Kennedy. He actually he's on one of the songs I did with Lil Zane, DJ Get the Girls on the Floor. He actually taught me how to rap, to tell you the truth. And then I just excelled from there. I used to write just poetry, and it started from poetry, and then from poetry it just went straight to rap.
What part of Tampa you grew up in, bro?
It's more up to Ybor City, Lake and 29 area.
Okay. So when did you actually start? I mean, when did you start doing the poetry? Let's start there. What made you start doing poetry?
Well, what started doing a little poetry was it's kind of funny though. When I was a little bit younger, I had got hurt by a relationship that I had, and I just started writing how I felt on a piece of paper. And as I kept writing on that piece of paper and expressing myself, and I go over and over and read it over and over again, that was like a little memory that was jogged inside of me that I knew that I could vent that way.
Okay. So you was in school when you wrote this, pretty much. Long story short.
Yeah. And I used to, and the freestyling now, the stuff that I do now, the freestyling,
Hmm.
I I went to the extreme when I probably hit my peak. I want to say when I was 30. I hit my peak when I was 30 where I didn't write anymore. I just kept going because
Okay.
it was so much that my mind kept racing at the point where I couldn't even jot anything down because I had so much stuff coming up in my brain where I just went in the booth. I heard the beat for like 15, 20 minutes. And after that, I just went in the booth and started rapping.
Okay. Um, how old was you when you wrote your first rhyme, and do you remember it?
Man, I I I still have the CD that I was on. It was a song with a record label group where my cousin had it at the time called Flaming Records. And it was called Ready to Die. Um, and I believe that CD sold more because of that song alone. They had various artists on there. They had tons of other artists, but a lot of people kept telling me that my particular song was better than majority of everyone else on
Okay. So what rapper or rappers or artists inspired you to create the style that you have, or you kind of, because everybody uses everybody for a blueprint. Let's just keep it a beat, or
the album.
use as a blueprint to take nuggets from to create Killa Teaze. And well, hold on, two-part question. That's the first part. Second part is, was Killa Teaze the first name, or that's the up-to-date name? Yeah, come on now.
Oh, all right. I see where you're going on this. Well, all right. So Killa Teaze was not the first name at all for when I first started. It was actually Jay Taste. It was kind of crazy.
Hey, you petty. Hey, William, you petty, man. You got to call the man Tupac. Tupac, he petty. Up to date name. Yeah, up to date name, bro. Listen, up to date name. Because when everybody first start rapping, I don't care who you are, your first name is not what the name you got now. It's MC something or this, that, bro. That's why it's like up to date name, meaning the last, I'm gonna say 10 years.
Yeah, it started off with J Taste, and then I started hanging out with the beat dude that did the first album with me. The song I had, Respect.
Okay.
His name was Jay Ski. When he heard me, he was like, "Man, I got some beats for you." And I started listening to his beats. He was like, "You should call yourself J Taste." And he was like, "Why don't you put Killa Teaze on there? Because you killing them with the rhymes and you teasing them with the lyrics at the same time." So I just said from here on out, okay, Killa Teaze, and I've been doing that from here on out. Now my inspiration of artists is a whole bunch of artists.
Give me
I
your
have
top 3.
I love Pac, I love Biggie, I love M, I love the old Drake, I love Kendrick, I love
Right.
Big Sean, you know what I mean, Busta Rhymes, E40. I love all these guys. Too Short. I'm like a mixture of every rapper that you can think about in one. Because I could rap fast, I could rap slow, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, I could do all the storytelling, Slick Rick. I love all of them, man. It's a variety. Bone Thugs. And
Okay.
oh yeah, it's a big variety. I grew up, I'm a 80s baby, so I grew up with a variety of a lot of artists. So just to have those artists around, and Ludacris is another one too.
Okay.
Like to hear the diversity of their skills and how they create music makes me want to do better. Like half of the artists that I did features with on some of my new stuff and old stuff, I like my cousin and them, I looked up to them. They're you know what I mean? They're like way better than me. Every person that was on here. Now I do my thing now. I do my thing, but at the same time, I want a challenge. I want someone better than me on the track. I always want, because once I have them on the track with me, that makes me pick up my game.
Okay.
And the challenge on that was when I had the song called Crucify, and I had a dude named Keith and I Am Famous on it. One guy from Chicago, the other one's from Ohio. They made me pick my game up. I went to a show in Miami and performed live out there, and I heard them perform. I'm like, man, these guys is amazing, and I'm like, I gotta do a song with them because I know they won't link up together to do a song. So I had to put them two on a song with me, with a beat where we have to just go in, a beat that you have to really go hard on at all times. And I figured, yeah, let me go ahead and do that so they can actually see the talent mixed all together in one. Now, yes, I had to go in because these guys, if you listen to their music, these guys are nasty lyrically. They're like a Nas / Kanye West, Jay-Z, you know what I mean, in their prime. So I had to pick my game up on that. Even YBL Sinatra, Busy Bone son off of Bone Thugs, did music with him as well. I had to pick my game up. You know what I mean? Just these guys alone, they already have so much talent. They have, they have lyrics that actually make sense. You know what I mean? They're not mumble rapping, saying things that don't even you know what I mean? Mumble rapping, saying things just to rhyme with them. It actually makes sense. They have a purpose behind what they're saying. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. I can dig that. Yeah, definitely. The name change because the other names sound like you about to be R&B singer with a band, like a bandana on with rhinestones and shit, singing and whatnot. The Jagged Edge era, you know what I'm talking about? That Tyrese, you can't do that. Yeah, that was a good play on that one.
Kind of like a Killa Teaze at the same time because it was like the J was like just a taste of my lyrics. You know what I mean? Like at that time because I was in that poetry stage. So once I got out of that poetry stage and I started listening to like, other rappers doing battle rapping, to Cassidy, to Loso, to street hymns, to every other one of these battle rappers, and I'm listening to how these bars are coming out real hard on these. But I'm like, man, I need to go 10 times harder. Then Wayne went off on every Carter album. So I said, in order to keep up the pace and keep up with these guys, I have to go 10 times harder,
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you one thing that opened the door for me to get other artists to be featured with me was my Daybreak with Little Zane. When I did a song with Little Zane, he was on the remix of my song DJ Get a Grip on the Floor, the remix. And big up to Lil Zane. He showed love and appreciation. I came out there to him and we did our video, we did our song together. I didn't know it was gonna be that big of a hit. I actually freestyled every song that you hear on YouTube that I actually posted all out there. I freestyle on every single thing now. I feel like my mind is racing and I'm running out of time. So I, feel like I gotta keep bringing out new material every single time. And every song that I'm gonna have that I'm gonna bring out, it's gonna be a banger every single time.
So you're trying to have a catalog before you even get to the majors, or even if you stay independent, you want to have a catalog ready.
Yep.
Okay, I can see that. How'd you come up? How'd you link up with Zane? I heard the name in a long time.
Oh, I know. Zane was let's figure out how I met up with him. It was actually through Instagram. Yes, it was actually through Instagram. I seen his manager, one of his managers on Instagram with him, and a close friend of mine that made beats for him.
Okay.
And his manager said link out to to the other guy for the beats or whatever. So I said, okay, that's cool. I met up with him and I bought a couple of his beats. He said, oh yeah, I'm gonna link with Zane to get you, a song or whatever done with him. I said, all right, I have a great song for him. He would Get a Girl on the Floor remix. And once I reached out to him, Zane reached out to me after that.
Okay.
And we were sharing messages over Instagram. And then I was telling him, I was like, well, whenever you come back down here in Florida, then we should link up and do a video, do the song or whatever together. He was like, okay, let's do that. Let's rock. So that's how that happened.
Okay.
They ain't cool people, man. He real cool, down to earth. But he's all about business. Everybody
I met Zane back in, we not even gonna say back. This is back when the first CD hit, and he sounded like Pop Dave. That's when I met him. And I'm gonna be honest. I bumped into him at the gas station in the A. Like literally, I'm pumping gas. I look over and they like, man, that's Lil Zane. I'm like no shit. Like okay, and it was cool. It was kind of in a rush type thing. So it was a quick conversation. Back then it really wasn't no social media, so it wasn't like let me go live. And it was you caught it in a bottle right then or you lost it. Just that simple.
Yep. And when he actually linked up with me and we went out there to Clearwater to record the video, it was like I already knew him for like years when we started talking. It felt like we knew each other for years. You know what I mean? Because he was just that cool. Same thing with Busy Bone and his son YBL. We all cool. We all link up. Like I have like all their personal sales. Like, you know what I mean? Like I could just literally call them and they pick up just like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And that's what be crazy, bro. Because I go through the same thing. I be talking to a lot of people I interview. I definitely try to, if it's possible, to build a relationship. And I'll be talking to people. And then sometimes I look at the phone like, I used to bang the hell out this person's CD in 90 blah, blah, blah. And da-da-da. It should be crazy sometimes, but for real.
Yeah. Some like I said, they cool with me. I don't have no issues with nobody. You know what I mean? And you know, they look out for me as I look out for them. It's like a trade, you know.
Yeah.
So I like that a lot.
Let's talk about Angels and Demons album. Let's jump over to that.
Okay.
First, let's talk about the title. How did the title come about?
All right. So Angels and Demons album, like every album from the first album all the way to the last, I did it kind of different. And this method of me doing each album where each song relates to another song to another album, where the title relates to another situation into another album. So I did that on purpose for each album and each song on each album to be related to something else. So Angels and Demons is something that I was fighting between myself.
Okay.
Legend, I always thought that I was a legend into that in that song alone. And I was also talking about how a lot of rappers they're not having any substance inside the lyrics. You know what I mean? You have to have some type of purpose and a message behind what you're doing into your lyrics. And then on top of that, I had people come after me and I had to control my anger to the point where I have to do what's right. You know what I mean? Because that's what the whole fighting with yourself, trying not to attack people. You know what I mean? Trying to show that other alter ego of me, and that's why I came in with Family Feud.
Mm-hmm.
That one was a deep one due to the fact that I had problems with my cousin, and I love him to death. I love him to death too, but it's you know how family goes.
Yeah, man. Oh, don't we all, bro? They
Yeah,
be a whole nother subject. A whole nother subject.
yeah, that's a whole nother subject.
Um,
But that
go
album
ahead,
is a breakthrough for me because it started from Zane to YBL Sonata to Angels and Demons to get released. Once I did that, I had to let go of what I felt and how I had to vent off that album. And towards everyone from the first two albums to respond to them. I don't like battling. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I hate battle rap. I don't do battling myself, but when I'm boxed up in a corner and I have to vent, that's where I release through music.
Okay. One of the tracks that caught my attention on that album was Precious Gift because it seemed like it meant a lot when you did it. And for people who could relate with catching people who wouldn't, it would fly over their head, man. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, Precious Gifts is that's one of them poetries again. Yeah, Precious Gifts is one of those poetries that I came up with my precious gift, protected whatever's left in me, the essence of it. That right there, that was whoo, bringing me back. That was a tough situation that I had to bring out to myself, to bring out to reality people. The stuff that's on the stove is like I'm letting them know that all the residents and everything that's out is kind of like laid down in your face. Everything that you ask for in life that you don't see at that moment, it's right here in your face. You see what I mean? And a lot of people don't realize what they have until it's gone.
Facts, 100%. True.
You know, so that's why I appreciate everything that I have and everything that I do. And I, you know, I'm a strong believer in karma. because you know karma has no time limit when it's going to strike you. It can
Right.
it can hit you, 10 years from now, 5 years. It can affect you, your children, the closest person that you love. So I try to let people be aware of their surroundings and how to treat others and how you want to be treated. And that's what Precious is all about.
Okay. I can dig that. That was deep. That was definitely deep. Um,
I try to
Gemini
get it.
versus Gemini versus Libra Armageddon. Let's talk about that title. That is definitely different.
Yes, I did that one because of my cousin on the song CEO. He's a Gemini, and he's the one who actually taught me how to rap. So me and him was going neck to neck. It was a friendly neck to neck battle. Um, and we were throwing shots at each other lyrically on that song. And big ups to Young Teacher. Like I said, he taught me how to rap. So me putting him on a song, I'm letting him know that, hey, I'm the CEO now. I don't take it from nobody no more. I got you on a song with me. You know what I mean? Like you did too much time all your years in your life to actually been doing something big, and now all of a sudden you're doing something bigger now with me. You know what I mean? So that's how that song went down with CEO. As in, now I was a little pup, now I'm big pup now, and
Right.
now you do what I tell you to do in order for us to get where we need to go. But he came in and did his thing though. Like I said, lyrically, he is nasty. He is nasty. I would never ever want to like literally battle him word for word, bar for bar. Like he is. My cousin is really nasty with the bars. Young Teacher is very, very nasty. And I give him his props for teaching me how to be who I am right now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's your plan as of now? Are you trying to stay independent? Or are you trying to go to a major? What is your plan, and what is your business plan? Let me rephrase that.
All right. So I have a project that I'm working on a next album called Assassin. This album is actually something I really want to get to a label. I want to get to a label because I wanted them to help me with the marketing part behind it.
Okay.
I'm doing good in the marketing department right now, but everything costs. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And you doing it independently, it costs a lot just to branch out and do certain things on different platforms.
Right.
So I wanna get to the point where I can get a deal where I don't have to keep spending my own money. I can spend the label's money and market myself a certain way where I know the audience is bigger and broader that can help me out a lot.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, I asked that question because everybody make good money off of being independent. People who never had a jerky contract make good money off the labels, and of course, you get a better promotion machine behind you, and maybe even a better advance. And I always ask that question because um, me being independent, I know what you're going through. So you might got to spend 300 to have this promotion, got to spend 400 here, 50 there. And sometimes even with you spending that 50 to that 400, it might not be the result that you wanted, but you know it's not, it's what needs to be done. And you got to just keep doing it. But then I know once you get I'm gonna say investor, or you go mainstream,
Mm-hmm.
you'll get somebody else behind you, and that it'll be a bigger budget and then a bigger result.
Yes. Yeah, I had a lot of people wanting to do more videos like with me, but at the same time, I'm thinking about the cost and how much I have to work on and doing things with these people is very pricey. You know what I mean? So I don't have the, you know, it's not about the money. It's about the money, but it's not about the money at the same time. You know, I work hard to to get the funds that I have to actually help out. Um, but at the same time, it's a little bit of a burden every now and then because sometimes they might hit you at the wrong time when you have other stuff that you need to take care of. But at the same time, you know it's beneficial for you.
Right.
You know, you got to think about the platforms that they have. They may have bigger platforms than me. You know what I mean? So at that time, you got to think about if you get on that platform with these people, your audience is going to be way bigger.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Your whole goal to actually is to network with everyone and build that platform to make it even better.
Right. That's true. And I'm glad you said that because a lot of people who are not in this entertainment business don't understand that. They just looking on the outside, man, go do the video or why don't you do this and blah, blah, blah. And in today's world, it's a lot of people don't realize the old school promotion is still in effect of, going nailing on things on the wall, passing out flyers, hitting that streets hard, where everybody nowadays, I'll post you on my story for $20 or I'll post you on my page for $50. You like, and it worked, but again, it might not be the result. And you like, damn, I'm just out of $50.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Falling, you right. Networking is the most important part of entertainment. Very true. And I think that's a lost art too, because a lot of people don't know how to have a conversation. Or they want to get straight to the bag, straight to the point of the bag. When sometimes our conversation might lead you to a bigger bag or a bigger handshake / situation. So that is a falling art too on networking and communication. Definitely.
Yeah.
What is your, do you want to do just music or do you want to venture off and do other things, maybe acting, maybe be an ambassador or maybe have your own products?
Well, I do have with Jen. Jen was hooking me up with some products. But I am in movies already. I'm in 4 movies already, and that's on Netflix and Amazon Prime. I'm actually in one movie that still ain't been released yet, which I'm still waiting on. They really don't want me to say that much about it yet, but it's some famous actors already in it. And the guy that produced the movie, he's BMF with 50 in them. Yeah.
Okay.
So his name is Aaron, and he had a movie called Basketball Jones that I was in. I'm gonna be in part 1 and 2.
Okay.
Part 1 is amazing. Like the scenes that I'm in, it's amazing. I give it up to Chris Leto as well for putting me in Sammy Slick, the Vampire Slayer movie as well.
Okay.
You can watch that on Tubi and on Amazon Prime as well. Basketball Jones is the best so far that I know that is, but it's released yet. I'm guessing he's getting some more promoters,
okay,
and investors to dish it out more. I know he was saying something about getting 50 and all them to actually help network it and dish it out. Can't really say that much, but he's this dude Aaron is real good. He's also an actor himself, so he did movies with tons of famous people.
Okay,
This is hard to explain. It's like, and on top of that, I'm working on this tour that I'm doing as well. Because yes, I am going on tour soon with YBL Sinatra, with Bone and all of them as well.
Okay, that's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Drip, drip, water.
Oh yeah,
Let's
yeah.
talk about that. How'd that come about?
Well, like I said, the dude La Hoya, he's a good friend of mine, man. At first, when I first met him, he's from Cuba. When I first met him, he told me he could rap, and I was like, you know, a lot of people come up to me and they tell me these things, and I hear him, I'm like, oh my goodness, you know, hurry up and get it done. But when I heard his music on YouTube, and then I heard him around rapping around where I work at, I'm like, this guy is actually really good. He is really, really good. Now, I would say he's like a yin yang to me.
Okay.
He knows exactly. Me and him like a partners, like really, really close right now. Because I go in the studio and I'll freestyle everything. I'll be in there for like probably 2 or 3 minutes, and I freestyle my verse, do the ad libs, finish, and he don't even know what I'm gonna do. Like he didn't never listen to the verse. He never heard me freestyle around him about the verse and none of that stuff. Once he hear my verse and he comes back to the hook, by the time I get out of the booth, he already wrote his verse, and it comes out and it is straight fire. Every single time it's straight fire. And I don't. His mind is like out of this world.
Okay.
It's something. It's hard to describe because he is very, very talented for being his age. I think he's like 21 or 20 or something like that. But he's very, very talented, man, to be his age, because he can rap both languages, English and Spanish at the same time. And like I said, with every artist I did music with, I have to pick my game up. You know what I mean? Because I'm to the point where these guys, some of these younger guys, they're catching up. You know what I mean? They some of them are spitting some fire, and then you got some of them that's not. But the guys that I had on the tracks with me and especially Hoya, he's like a younger brother to me. You know what I mean? Like he's very, very good at what he's doing. I don't even have to say anything. I just put the beat. He knows exactly what my head is on. He knows exactly what I'm going to do before I even do it. A lot of artists don't do that.
Yeah, that's being in sync. That's a beautiful thing. Definitely. Hey, fallen meats. You put a comment up, bro, and it disappeared, man. Whatever it was, put it back up there or retype it. And I got William Figueroa said, "Don't forget about Elm Street."
Oh, Elm Street is another one. That's the first song I actually did with La Hoya. He like, oh man, like I said before, this guy is very, very talented. Once again, he is very, very talented. I did, and this is the first time we got in the studio together in the booth. And when he heard me spit, because like I said, I don't write anymore. Like I write for other artists, but if it's like my own, and if it's like a trap beat or like a drill type beat, I don't even write to it. I just literally just go in the booth. And people that really know me, that I did features with, that I do music with all the time, they know that I don't write. I just literally just go in the booth and just go off.
Okay. But I got to give a shout out to my viewers. I'm sorry about that, bro. Fallen Meeps, William Figueroa, and Fat Boy is Lowdown, man. I appreciate y'all definitely tuning in and watching. Fat Boy is Lowdown said Leonardo Da Vinci.
Yeah, they love that one. They love that one. Leonardo Da Vinci, that's actually one of the songs I freestyled as well that didn't even take long. Let me tell you how that went down. A guy from the UK that I purchase majority of my beats and stuff from. I bought the beat the same day and went to the studio and recorded it in like an hour.
Okay.
And it was just a freestyle. I freestyled the whole song in 1 hour. And Leonardo Da Vinci was was basically it's more of me painting a picture of my career, showing everybody that don't give up. You can continue to keep doing what you're doing. Follow your dream. Paint a picture so everyone can see your dream and your vision so they can continue on and do what you have to do. A lot of people don't make songs in the Black community to uplift them. Like you know what I mean? I try to make songs that's lyrically with substance and try to uplift people to give them that hope and that chance. That's why I say Killa Teaze TMP all the time, because I want them to know that I'm born and raised here.
Okay.
And I want you to know that I came from the same area that you came from. I want you to see this vision. I want you to see this dream that I'm painting. And Leonardo da Vinci, he painted the Last Supper.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And then on top of that, he painted so much stuff with quotes and descriptions in it. And that's basically what I'm basically doing with all of my music. From the song Respect, the Respect album, to Gemini versus Libra, Angels, Demons, to Elm Street, to all of these drip. I'm painting a picture to everybody, showing them the code, showing them how to be something better than what you are before. So some majority of the times when you go on here online, you can go on the page and you see somebody just shaking their ass. You know what I mean? That's not uplifting. That's something that they just doing to get views, likes. You know what I mean? It's like you have to inspire the youth, inspire the people that have that dream and have that hope that makes them want to keep going and don't give up. And that's what Leonardo da Vinci is.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, me traveling back and forth to Tampa, yeah, and everybody I run into through my travels, y'all definitely have y'all own style, but y'all have a lot to say. It's just a matter of time before the bowl overflow because when you get to talking about Florida, of course you hear Miami, um, Tallahassee, you hear things like that. But Tampa, it's like, oh, I know this artist, or didn't they have this one artist? But from like I said, me traveling back and forth, I'm seeing the bowl starting to overflow, and I'm like, it's gonna be a matter of time for it just, and everybody will get a taste of what I've been listening to and what I've seen. Definitely.
Yeah, and I think a lot of artists here that been coming here more now. Like, for instance, they had Ludacris here, Cassidy here.
Mm-hmm.
They that girl name. I'm trying to remember her name. Oh my goodness, she was like, "Shorty swing my way, no, it look good to me. You're good." You know what I mean? All these artists are here. You know what I mean? But they don't really acknowledge it like that all the time unless they doing something real big at the Tropicana field. Okay. And like I said, I would love to do more music with tons of people. It would be an honor to do a song with Busta Rhymes, Eminem. You know what I mean? I would. Big Sean, exactly. If I could get bored with Big Sean, do a song with Big.
Man, listen, I'm gonna be real. Reach out to him, and not being funny the way social media it is. It's not like back in the day when you had to go find the manager or the A&R. Now you can just literally go straight to the artist page or straight to somebody like right next to him and make it happen. Would you say follow me? I gotta head out, but support your local artists. The smaller scene is where it's at. Facts, 100%. Definitely, man. Do me a favor. Let everybody know where to find you, where to find your music, how to follow your business adventures, and how to stay in contact with you.
Well, you can Google my name, Killa Teaze, Killa Teaze. Once you Google that, you can pull up my TikTok, my Instagram, my Facebook, everything that you think about. That new app that they have now called Lemon 8, I'm on that as well.
Okay.
All under Killa Teaze. Everything. Once you type in Google Killa Teaze, it'll pull up artists. It'll pull up everything that I've done on Google on there. I'm also on different other radio podcasts is on there. I'm on everything.
Okay. When I listen to your music, I think of course, like I said, Busta Rhyme. I think of maybe Twister Ludacris with the speed up, but I definitely think of like Wu Tang because out of the 9 members, each one had a different flavor. And the fact
Yeah.
that you are literally painting a picture, that's what I visualize when I hear you rapping. Like, okay, that's Ghostface right there. Oh, that's the
Mm.
Jizz. Like, okay, yeah, he know what he doing. He know his history. Definitely.
Yeah. Check out my gravel pit. Let me stop.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, I used to listen to Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang was fire, man. It was I try to have a mixture of everything. And like I said, it depends on the beat.
Okay.
So the beat actually talks to you. Like if you're a real MC artist, the beat actually talks to you where you don't even have to write anything. It's like that you can listen to it for the 15, 20 seconds, and it'll tell you exactly what you need to say.
Facts.
You know,
I was
if you have that gift, you know what I mean?
I was telling a partner of mine, he was like, bro, we was sitting there riding and just smoking and kicking it one day. He was like, man, why when we listen to music, you close your eyes? I said, bro, because sound does have colors and sound has waves. If you can listen to a song and certain parts capture you, or you can like just nod your head and move your hand, you catching the wave and the vibe, man. You can see what's going on. You can understand more than just, oh, that's a drum pattern. That's a guitar. That's a piano. He didn't hit that note. It's a whole nother world. But that's if you in the music that deep. Everybody else is kind of like, I say it's alien because y'all just nod. Y'all hear it, but y'all not listening, or y'all listening but not hearing. Depends how you look at it. I'm gonna throw some rappers at you, and I definitely want you to pick one and then give me the opinion of why you picked it. So
Okay.
LL or Kumo D? Oh yeah, I'm a music buff, so we go dig in this one.
Ooh. I would I would say LL.
Why? Because I'm an LL
Why?
fan, but why?
Uh First of all, you can't stop my mama knock you out. That's a classic. You know what I mean? That's a classic right there. Come on, D. It's a difference that I also noted too. The difference between a star and a rapper.
Boom. Very true. Break it down. Shoot.
So come on, D, a rapper. He's good at what he's doing. But LL is the star. So he's one of them ones where you could put him anywhere and he's gonna shine regardless. And he has the look, he has the style, he got the flow, the delivery is nasty. You can't deny him because you don't know what he's gonna do next. He's very optimistic. You don't know what's gonna happen with him.
That's true. True. But now I can't do Mo like that. I mean, Mo did go see the doctor was a cut. How you like me now? He did swing at LL. You know what I'm saying?
He did. He like I said, lyrically, I would give it to Kumo D.
No. What? What?
I would say that due to the fact of his creativity. LL, he's very, like I said, he's that star. He's that star.
What? Break it down.
So that's like a Jay-Z and Nas type of thing going on here.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's like Jay-Z in that end would be a star, but lyrically, Nas would murder him bars to bars.
So I gotta ask this. You don't think LL would murder Mo D with bars?
It will be a good show that like it will be the best ever in history.
Facts.
That is tough. That is tough, but it will be good.
Okay. Big Daddy Kane or KRS?
Ooh,
Come on, man.
Don't do it like that. I can't respond to that. I can't respond to that.
Oh,
I can't respond to that.
You passing.
I pass on that one. I cannot respond. Arrest? Come on, man. Come on, man.
What? Hey, got
Arrest. That goes back to the star and just the regular rapper. And KRS that star. And then you know what I mean? It's like I can't do it. I can't do it.
Wait. Nah, we got to debate this one. Kane on the star? Kane? Oh, bro, cut the joke. Kane?
Kane is nasty, but at the same time, KRS won. Come on, man! You see this freestyle? You see the
Okay.
that dude?
The teacher, a bad boy. The blast master, bad boy. Kane, that's why I put them together, because it's a guaranteed debate, because they both have a star. They both got the lyrics. That's why I put them together.
You can't put him with KRS One.
Who would you put him with then?
You have to put Kane with like
what?
Oh my goodness!
Keep looking.
You can't even put him with Rakim. You can't. It's like all three of them. Yeah, it's just hard to put them together like that. They're all equal. They're all equal to me.
Right, William the philosopher. Yeah, but I had to put them together because I know that's a guaranteed debate. That's why I put them that way.
Yeah, I can't even respond to that one like that. Like I said, they are nasty. All of them are nasty. But I also listen more of KRS One more too. But Eddie Kane is that when just hearing some of his stuff is sick.
With KRS One, I mostly listened to maybe the first 2 albums. After that, it was just like, even with Kane's first 2 was dope, and then it's like they kind of start sliding and I'm like, okay.
But that's what they usually do when they first come out, is more street. It's something that they can relate to more.
Right.
So it's something that they have to track the audience with what they had to say. Then they had to, go commercial. But KRS One was more commercial, but more, how can I put it, relatable to the upcoming youth. You see what I mean? At that time. That's why I couldn't really say Daddy Kane was more relatable to the youth at that time, because he was still relating to his time.
Right.
Yeah. So lyrically, they're all the same, but I can't even go there. They both is very, very talented artists.
Master Ace or Bismarck?
Bismarck.
Okay, I agree on that one too. I agree on that one. Definitely agree on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Ghostface Killer or Method Man?
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah. Come on, bro. Let's keep it going.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Do that. Don't do that. I can't even respond to that. You know why? Because I like them both. More of Method Man more, but at the same time, I like them both. Lyrically, they both are nasty. But like I said, man, Meth is sick, bro. I just heard something recently that he went viral on TikTok. This man is nasty, man.
Oh yeah, Meth still got it. Meth still got it.
Yeah, he don't have the credit like he deserved, like Ghostface. He still got it too. They just have to get back and do what they need to do to make more hits and classics.
Yeah, but 9 people, that's 9 different attitudes, 9 different managers, so you know how that play.
And you know what's so crazy though? I also heard from a radio guy named man, what's his name? Oh my goodness. Well, it'll click later on down the line. He was saying it's anybody's ball game right about now for the rap industry. He said any age, it doesn't matter. It's anybody's ball game right about now. That they can release anything, they can get signed at any moment, at any age, any artist. Because that's right now you have, and I'm not doubting and putting down Sexy Red. I like Sexy Red I don't even know her personally, but I like Sexy Red and some of the stuff that she created with her music. But at the same time, it's misleading some people. Yeah. Like I said, I love Sexy. I love her. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's, some of the stuff is misleading the youth. And
Right.
I'm not knocking her and her talent and what she's doing and nothing like that. I know that's her image. This is what she started off with. So
Right.
this she's gonna be doing. I love every artist. Every artist is great. They have their own particular way of reaching out to the crowd and the audience.
Right.
I just want to hear more uplifting, not that much of a spiritual, inspirational type of music. Something that can inspire a younger person to do more with themselves in life. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, you know what? I want to hear not just good music, but I want to hear hip hop.
Yes.
That's what I want to hear.
And then on top of that, a lot of people ain't doing that anymore, the hip hop thing. They're not really spitting for the hip hop youth. They're still stuck in the past. And they always want to battle. They want to battle people just to show that they're better. You know how many rappers died in 2024? Mm-hmm. some rappers, because they're doing the same method that the other rappers that they had that were younger than them that was doing. And they were grabbing them out, yelling violence, and that's for them on the dance.
Not even just that, you gotta watch the company you keep, because some people feel like, okay, I was hanging with these 20 people when I was trying to get famous, but now I'm famous. I still got these same 20 and now these 30, but sometimes them 20, it's one or two of them 20 that feel a certain way, like, damn, dude didn't break me off this, or then fuck him, look how he acting over there. And those be the ones that get you caught up because you somewhere y'all having a good time, and all of a sudden they dropped your location, where they then went live and showed something in the background somebody recognized, and boom, there you go. There you go. Envy is a bad thing. It's still, jealousy and envy is always going to be there. And a lot of people don't realize that. And it's kind of like, it's those two are a relationship that anything you do in life, you have to watch. And when you see it forming, you got to nip it in the bud, because it's the ending is going to be the same. There's no way around it.
Yeah, and I believe some people in the industry that get those artists, they know their liability. So they see, like, okay, we can get all this music from them. Eventually, they're gonna die anyway. We sell music and make more money off of them while they're not even there, because once that happened, how the industry gets all your masters, they get everything that you own, and surface that and sell more music with the lyrics on it, because they got all of it. They got the voice, they got everything.
Facts. You ready for the next one?
Oh, I'm ready for the next one.
MC Light or Roxanne Shante?
Come on.
Hey, I'm in the music heavy, so I think fast. Come on now.
I'm an MC Light fan, so I gotta give it to MC Light. I'm an MC Light fan all day.
She was the shit back in the day, boy. I ain't gonna front, boy. I was a Light fanatic. Like, she was cute and cold, boy. She can get it. Goddamn it, I ain't gonna lie.
She's still cute. I got her on my Instagram. Yeah. So crazy. I didn't even know that she dated Martin Lawrence. I didn't even know that. And I know, ain't this crazy? And I seen a comedy thing a long time ago with Martin on it, and he was talking to a crowd out there. And he was like, "Oh yeah, it's a light at the end of that tunnel."
He was talking about dude from MTV. What's his name? Little short dude. He was on MTV. Damn, I know you're talking about. Little short cat. Def Comedy Jam. He was in the audience. I know who you talking about.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name.
She still got it. And then she went on Breakfast Club, I want to say a couple months ago, and said that LL challenged her and said that he wanted her to come on and make another album. Talking about why you waiting.
Dude's name was Taiwan. Taiwan. Yeah. Hold on, what you say, William? Yeah, he was knocking off Pam. Boy, you silly, man. Stop the madness. Stop the madness, bro. Stop the madness. Busta Rhymes or Ludacris?
Oh man. Busta Rhymes or Ludacris?
Mm-hmm. Because they both in the same category. They both can make a fast song, a regular song, a silly song, a kind of a semi-slow jam. And when they get on somebody else's beat, they damn near likely to take it over. That's why I put them together.
I would say it's so hard because you know what? It's not that hard. I would say Ludacris. And let me explain why. Busta Rhymes never did a song like this one song that I'm finna tell you that Ludacris did. With Mary J. Blige, Runaway Love. Busta cannot do that.
You don't think so? Interesting.
He could do a love song like he did with Mariah Carey.
Okay.
Anybody could come up with something like that, you know what I mean? But what his style is, Buster is more of a bar fanatic, punchline, rap fast, Tech Nine type rapper. A party type. I could never see him come to the level where he can do Runaway Love like Ludacris did. And each verse has a different scenario of a person and what they went through. Okay. You know, that was very creative on his behalf for doing that song. And that song actually today still makes me cry because I've seen stuff like that happen before. That's something that can touch the soul that will never be forgotten, where you could play that song for centuries and we'll never get it.
Okay, I didn't expect that answer. That's deep right there. I didn't expect that answer at all. Okay.
And the thing is, Ludacris can get on that level as Busta Rhymes and do that stuff that he's doing. Ludacris before too, but he can't rap as Buster. But he could get to that point where it can still sound good, right? You know, at the same time, how many times you want to continue to keep hearing that? You want to hear something that can touch the soul as well. Right. Facts. 100%. Yep. Notorious B.I.G. or Big Pun? Mm-hmm. Man, they both had short lives. Mm-hmm. They both very talented. Man, I gotta pass on that one. Okay. I can't because, and plus on top of that, it's, how can I put it in words on that one? Big Pun, Biggie was first and then Big Pun. But at the same time, it's like the bar still stuck to you heavily from each artist. You can still feel where they're coming from. So I can't really respond to that one. I have to pass on that one. That's too good. Okay. Common or Andre 3000? Yeah. Come on now. Ooh. I mean, adjusted my seat here. Hold on, let me see. Mm-hmm. Like both of them, boy. But I am an Andre 3000 fan. Common is sick. Yeah. And they both smashed the same girl.
And they both got weird off of her too. She must have some bomb book, and they both got a little trippy off of that. For real.
Great boy. He had some relatable music. But
He
then
did.
you had Common that was touching the soul. So they all had parts of Erykah Badu in them by expressing themselves. But Common was more is to touch the heart and soul more. Compared to Andre, he was more to I'm gonna make it aware, and you ain't finna hide it anymore. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna let everyone know that this is what's going down. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. You know, that type.
Right. Okay. Hey, William, you say you from NY, right? So what I'm gonna throw out. I'm gonna see how you feel about this one. Then what's your answer? Cameron or Jim Jones?
Cameron. Jim Jones can't rap.
but you can't deny he got some cuts. Jimmy got some cuts now. He got some cuts.
Yeah, he got some cuts, but he can't rap. But that's you know what I mean? Because it's I don't know if you've seen the video with 50. 50 even posted it and said that Jim Jones is not a rapper. He's not a rapper at all.
He's not. But let's be real. A lot of rappers aren't rappers, but they got cuts that when you play it, everybody be like, that's that shit. But
I'm not gonna lie. We stay high, no lie.
Nah, come on, it's more than that, bro. I'm a Dipset fan. I can't let you do that. You're not gonna do that. Nah, you're not gonna do that. Nah. I'm a Dipset fan on that one. You're not gonna play with the one ball that even the white people love. No.
What about what it was? Crunk music?
Crunk music wasn't bad. I mean, you got Everybody Loves Jones. You got the life the Ghost of Rich Porter out. Man, listen, bro, we go all day with Dipset. You're gonna do my boy like that. You can't laughing out loud was an opinion. I would go with Joel. Joel's dope.
They were bumping more Cameron back in the day than Joel's and Jim Jones.
But Joel's had bars too. I can't leave Jules like that. He was cold. He got cuts too.
Joel was nasty too. But I know you saw the verses with the locks.
I was embarrassed for him, but that was their fault because technically Dipset is a group, but they don't do a lot of group things as locks. At the same time, where was 40 Cal? That's your backup gun. Where was Hell Rail? He got bars. Where was JR? Come on, man. Locks ain't got none of that. Shit, that was a good versus though. That was a damn good versus. That was
all of them would have came together and stayed together and made more classic hits. Then that would have been something different. But I already know how the industry is. A lot of people turn on each other. It's not. You know what I mean? It's not how when you first started off, how you had that inspiration and that spirit of keep spitting bars back and forth. It's more to okay, I want to do my own thing now.
Right.
You know,
right.
they figure that I got the fame now, I got the light, people are feeling me now, so I can make my own album, see what I can make out of it. To see what fan base stuff I can build. But at the same time, that's what they look for. That's what they want.
You know what, bro? William said Freaky Zeke was there too, but Freaky Zeke's not a rapper. Freaky is just a cool ass hype man / supporter, part of the group. Now JR got bars. His new album out. It's not bad, but Freaky.
Like a name that be around Busta all the time. Be hyping him up.
Man, damn. The little
dude. Like, yeah, dude. You know what I'm talking about? Spliff or something like that?
Spliff Star.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Freaky, but man, Freaky's not a rapper, man. But Freaky, he's funny as hell. He definitely funny. Damn, I was about to say something else, and we got on the Dipset subject, and it just threw me all the way off. Right, hey, Dipset was it, bro. Dipset was it. Ice-T or NWA?
Wow.
Mhm.
Ice-T or hello. Ice-T. I would say NWA.
Okay. Okay. That's what's up. 3 6 Mafia or UGK?
Yeah. Yes, he's home. Yeah.
You good?
Yeah, I had ran into a little situation. Real quick.
Hey man, it happened. Handle your business, bro.
Kevin, come on front.
But yeah, so like I was saying, UGK or 3 6 Mafia?
UGK or 3-6 Mafia. He's up
Mm-hmm.
front. UGK or 3-6 Mafia. Oh man, I am a 3-6 Mafia's fan. They do have a little bit of some classics. Man, that's a little bit that I can't do that one. But I am a fan of 3-6 Mafia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Young Thug or Rich Homie Quan?
I want to say, ooh, I want to say Young Thug because I can understand Young Thug compared to Rich Homie Quan. I can understand Young Thug a little bit, and especially when he did that pick up the phone, baby. Ooh, that right there. You know what I mean? Compared to
He's silly.
you know, I and I'm sorry for Quan's death like that too.
Right.
But that's the lifestyle.
That is
That's
the business.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so freestyler, spit something.
All right. By all means, I don't have to spill no beans. You know what I mean? Got more green than some collard green.
Time out. Did you have to laugh at your damn self? Did you have to laugh at yourself? Wait a minute.
It was so funny though, because I'm listening to myself. I'm like, oh my goodness, really?
Did he
All
really do? He had to laugh at himself. What's that?
Yeah, I come up with random stuff. So it's more to a freestyle with a beat. But I can so it's like a beat has to be played in order for me to do that. But I can do it, but it's not gonna be continuously going. But if it's a beat playing, like a trap type 808 drum type beat drill, yeah, that's how I am.
And see, the fact that you said that, that's a good topic because it is a difference between a freestyler with a beat and a freestyler who don't need a beat. It is a big difference. The people that think it's the same, it's not. That's why I'm glad you brought that up. Because people think when you say freestyle, they just go. But it is some people who hear a beat and get down there and without a beat, it's like,
yeah.
I'll come back.
Like I did it. If you go on my channel, you can see freestyles with me and my mom. You can see me freestyle, but it was a beat being played. You know what I mean? I go off the beat, so it depends on how the beat is being played. I went off a Trey Songz beat, the one, and then I went off of the Ooh Na Na. I went off of a beat that Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj went off of. I forgot what's the name of that one that they had a long time ago. With Tiger on it. It was a whole bunch of them. Like it's like I said, it depends on the beat itself. If it's a higher inspirational beat, then I'm going all the way in.
Okay. I can tell you in the music, so I definitely know you in the funk and R&B. Give me your two top I'm gonna say R&B acts or people you consistently listen to?
Man, like I said, I'm a soul man. So
Okay.
that's so hard. I can give a top 5.
Shoot.
All right. So my number 1 would be Brian McKnight.
Okay.
Yeah, my number 1 would be Brian because Brian, to this day, he still got classics and still got music that's unforgettable. You cannot forget Brian McKnight in the top 5.
Okay.
I am a R. Kelly fan. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you probably hey, Kelly got cuts, man. I don't care what he did, man. I ain't even gonna apologize for that. Kelly still got the shit. What you talking about?
Yeah, I'm a R. Kelly fan to the T. He'll be number 2. Man, it's so many artists, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, man. I gotta give it to Trey Songz.
Okay.
In the top 5, but I think he's like 5. He's not, but Tyrese will be 3rd.
Okay.
Kelly Price will be 4.
Okay.
Because I listen to those most. And you know who is similar to Kelly Price on that is that really caught my attention when she first came out.
Oh.
And she's a young artist, but she's more of a soul. Queen Naija.
Okay.
Her music is certain song. Matter of fact, all her music. Queen Naija is another one where I could relate to a lot of her music. She would be in the top 10, but not in the top 5.
Okay.
And
I don't have a top. Huh?
Ivana be in the top 10 too.
You said Avant?
Yeah.
Wow. I ain't heard that name in a long time. That's R. Kelly's cousin. Okay. Avant.
Oh yeah. John B. And
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I gotta give it to the Isley brothers.
Oh yeah. Definitely. I'm gonna say my top 5 is I'm gonna just say New Edition, Rick James, David Ruffin, Marvin Gaye, and Prince. That's it. That's it.
See, oh, you had a good list.
Mm-hmm.
See, I still have Michael Jackson in the top 10. It's a whole bunch of, because man, it's so many. Bro. It's so many.
And that's the hard part. That's why I said pick the main ones you know every day. You go hit their catalog every day, regardless of. That's why I said that.
Because I can listen to Kelly Price at any time. You know what I mean? And it's just so real. And then just listening to Tyrese, who has his voice? You know what I mean? No one in this generation can come close to what he has done.
Right.
You know what I mean? That can do something. Well, Kehlani came real close. Kehlani is really, really talented. I had talked to her over Instagram one time. She's nice to repeat the same things over and over again, and then she gets a little irritated. But she's cool people, you know what I mean? Like, she's cool people.
Dig that.
And I got one for you.
What's that?
Okay. Tupac or DMX?
Well, I'm gonna say Pac, and I'm gonna tell you why I say Pac. Because the look Pac had, and the range he had, because like I said, Pac could hit the Black Panther and talk about the people and revolution and rile the crowd up. Then he can turn around and make a song about a hoe, this, that. Then he could turn around and make a gangster song. Then he could turn around and diss you. And then he can turn around and just make a banging ass cut. And that's all in one album. And you like, where X kind of favors pop, just like Ja Rule favors X. And X, he can make some cuts, but regardless, his voice still got that grit. It still got that rawness, but it can't switch like that. Don't get me wrong. X can make a gangster cut. He can make a cut about his life, and he can make a cut like a revolution style cut, but it's just it Pac is a one of one.
Yeah.
On that one. It's the one of one.
Mm.
Yeah, look, he said we were just talking about this at work. Yeah, because a lot of people don't realize somebody is a blueprint. Prime example, everybody like Aaron Hall. All of a sudden, here come this new kid out of Chicago. R. Kelly public announcement. Boom, Kelly took off, but Kelly looked like who in the beginning? Aaron Hall. Yeah. Everybody has a blueprint. Like even with Maxwell. Maxwell got his own flagrant style, but if you listen, you hear a little bit of Marvin, hear a little bit of Prince. Okay, what's that?
That's another artist that was bad, Maxwell. With the arm. Oh my goodness. He is rare. He's a rare artist to run into. Nobody they can touch Maxwell. R&B stuff.
Facts, man.
He's saying, I ain't hear nobody yet that can.
In 2025, do you think hip hop and R&B is in a state of emergency? And if so, why?
I want to say yes, it's in an emergency. The reason why is because what they're promoting.
Okay.
Yes, sex sells. Violence sells. They're promoting to get more people in jail more. They're depressing the youth. Okay. You know what I mean? I love Rod Wave and a couple other artists. I heard this one dude, NBA Young Boy. I'm not really, a fan, but I heard, some of the younger youth love his music and stuff like that too. But like I said, that falls in that violence category, promoting, getting people in trouble with the law. Right. They're not looking at their future in the long run. You know what I mean? Is right. The future of it. It's more to where these guys been through that already. You ain't going through that. You know what I mean? Right. This is what they're about. Then they're selling it out to the public to make you think that you're going through the same thing. They putting this in your head that you're going through the same thing, and you're getting yourself in trouble. And once you have that stuff on your record, it's hard to get a job. And then they blame that the white man done this to them. Right. You know what I mean? Like it's not what what life's supposed to be like.
Right. You know what I mean? But let's be real. Because I mess with the old, the new. Some of the new rappers are good. I mess with NBA Young Boy. But let's be here. I'm gonna use one key word. 2, common sense. So simple.
Yeah.
Entertainment.
But some of these younger youths look at them as an inspiration. So
I can see that.
Some of them look at them like for instance, I look at Wayne like an inspiration. Jay-Z as an inspiration. Slick Rick as an inspiration. I look at them as these guys, I listen to y'all and I see what y'all doing, but I know that you're not in the streets anymore. If you made all this type of money, you're not in the streets anymore doing this.
And I'm glad you made that point. You have common sense. And it's entertainment now. Okay, they went from the streets, maybe two albums in, you did this, and now you're doing that. So okay, now they're at a point where it's they're making music, being creative and making money. you know they're not actually doing that. That's why I say common sense. And that's what I don't understand is it's entertainment. So entertainment is a button away, whether it's rap, folk, and neo soul, whatever the title is, it's a button away. And you telling me you don't have the common sense to say, you know what, I'm not gonna go out here and do nothing stupid and end up locked up. I'm gonna go do this, or you just bruh did it and got away with it. Why can't I? Make the sense. Make the sense.
Yeah.
Make the sense.
Yep.
I don't know, bro. I think definitely both categories are in a state of emergency, but what they both are lacking is creativity and passion.
Yeah, that passion.
Because you used to put on,
Pac had that passion in everything that he do, in the movies, and DMX did too. In the movies, lyrics, everything, and you can feel it. You can feel it, and you're not even in the movie with him, and you can feel it. You know what I mean? Like, it's to see them like that. It's just great thing.
Yeah. And the new artists nowadays, and I'm not putting nobody down, but your music, some of it have a nice beat, it bang in the car, it'd be cool, but it don't make you have that, like, damn, like you had that feel like back then. It's like, okay, good music, it's cool, but it's not that feel like, man, that's my cut, bro. I felt
in my last interview that I had with Jen and them, I was telling them that it's music that needs to be played for decades, something that can touch the soul. Now, if you think about it, when you listen to Luther Vandross and they play Dancing with My Father, they play that all the time on Father's Day. And that's something they would never stop playing. And they've been doing that for years and centuries. Same thing with Tupac with Dear Mama. They play those same songs over and over again on Mother's Day and Father's Day with those same people. And those songs is like classic bangers. And they do it every single year. And it never dies out. It never fades because you can relate to that song and it touch your soul because you have someone in your family like that, your mom, or someone that you looked up to, your auntie or something like that, that is relatable to you, to that situation. You miss your mom. People don't have a mom, and when they see that and they listen to that music, like, dang, this what happened a long time ago. You can't tell me that you can't turn on any song that Tupac made while he was still alive that it won't be bumping today. You'll be jumping out of your seat.
That's a good question. That's a good question. Because every artist got one or two songs that just wasn't a cut. So I'm gonna have to sit back and think on that one. For real. I don't care who you are, everybody.
You gonna jump out your seat when you hear any song from Tupac. And then and the same thing with Boys to Men. I forgot about that R&B group.
Yeah.
How do I say every funeral?
Facts. And look, and that's a remake because the original came out in the 70s on Cooley High. So theirs is the remake. They just put that umph into it that it needed to come back around one more time around the universe.
Yep.
But man, I definitely had a good time conversing with you, man, and all the viewers. I definitely appreciate y'all commenting and throwing 2 cents in there. Definitely got to bring you back for a part 2 because this conversation is going to be 4-5 more hours going on. We definitely got to continue that.
Thank you.
Definitely keep doing what you're doing because you know where you want to go. You know where you came from, and you have the talent to get there because, like I said, you're not just a rapper, you're an artist. And that's the beautiful thing of it because, like you said, when you do songs, you're trying to paint a picture. So, man, I definitely want to congratulate you on the success that you have thus far. And when that bowl split up with Tampa, I definitely expect to see Killa Teaze right in that top lineup, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
Man, no problem, bro. Definitely come back again. Or if not, come on the show and be a guest. We do a thing called the round table where it'd be about 4 or 5 of us, and we just talk different topics as well as have a little bit of fun. Man, you're always welcome to join that and everything too, bro.
All right. Thank you, man. I appreciate you having me on this platform, man.
Oh, man, no problem, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Killa Teaze from Tampa, Florida. I appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
People. Tonight was a great conversation at the coffee table. Not only did we learn some different things, we seen different points, as well as we were introduced to an artist that the type of music he makes, he's painting a picture that he wants to not just uplift you, but to build as well as make something for the people. And then we had a bunch of people that were watching and commenting. Man, salute to all you guys because there was some good comments and you joined in on the laughter as well. Man, I'll definitely go to Killa Teaze page, check him out, subscribe, man. Y'all definitely go hit me up on IG at Rain Rockstar, Facebook Rain Rockstar, on TikTok Rain_4977, and the YouTubers, y'all hit me up at YouTube at Rain Spotlight 4977. Definitely subscribe, hit the like button. Older episodes as well as future episodes coming, food reviews coming. We got all kind of things. And yes, I am an ambassador for a liquor, ladies and gentlemen. We got Rockin' Vodka. Y'all can go to rockinvodka.com. Real cane sugar. Y'all definitely get y'all some of this. As you see, the bottle's half empty. So we kind of got like a hit of that left. That's the other bottle. The one last night didn't make it. And then we got Liquid Heaven, straight up out of Tampa, THC liquid. We got different flavors like pina colada, orange cream, mojito Rita. And y'all definitely go check out some of that. Check out Honeybee Cigars. You know what I'm saying? That's a cigar company I'm an ambassador for. Y'all check them out. And it's going to be a link for all them too because you get a discount, like 10% off with these companies. So check them out. And I am an ambassador for Carolina Made Beverage. It's a Black-owned company out of Carolina. Y'all interested to get a bottle or a case, different flavors available. We got a sports drink coming and everything, alkaline water, and eventually my face will be on one of the flavors. So go to carolinaMadeBev.biz or Carolina Made Beverage on IG, Liquid Heaven 420.com, and Rockin' Vodka and Honeybee Cigar. Like I said, I'm gonna put the link in the bottom, and we're gonna be back with more interviews, more people coming. I am your host, Mr. What He Go Do Next, Rain Rockstar, Funky Fresh in the Flesh. I gotta go. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me at the coffee table and my guest, Killa Teaze. Salute. I'm out of here.